Grand Theft Auto, which officially abbreviates to GTA, is a famous game that uses a series of criminal systems. The game contains a large number of stereo American culture and the context of the social ferment. While the game's poor graphic violence caused controversy, however, Grand Theft Auto series' own business and public was a great success. The series of global accumulated a total sales of more than 150 million, that made them one of the most popular video games in history. However, some players let off their steam of society by this game. They used to endure the injustice instead of encourage themselves to change the bad situation.
On May 14, 1984, Mark Zuckerberg was born in White Plains, New York. He is the son of a dentist and a psychiatrist. Zuckerberg enrolled in Harvard University in the fall of 2002. In his freshman year, Zuckerberg created a web program called FaceMash. In this program, students of Harvard would be given two pictures of other students and they could vote on who was better looking. The FaceMash raised a big controversy on campus and it attacked the campus network. Mark was nearly kicked out of the college for this website and was forced to take it down after only 3 days of use. In February of 2004, he launched the Facebook.com. The website is now a part of many people's life today. However, Facebook may not be what it is today if Zuckerberg didn't take the risk. Zuckerberg dropped out of college a few months after the website founded in 2004. He was a sophomore at Harvard University at the time and majored in computer science and psychology. Nowadays, it is nearly impossible to find a successful job without graduating college, but Mark had the courage to complete this task even as a college dropout. Zuckerberg becomes the founder of the most popular social networking site. In 2008, Zuckerberg accomplished something that many people will never do. He became a billionaire. He was named the world's youngest billionaire that year by Forbes at a young age of 23. He turned down a $1 billion offer from Yahoo. Zuckerberg was very sure of himself though. He knew that he had something that was more valuable than the money he was offered and he wouldn't give it up. As of 2010, Zuckerberg's net worth had improved to $4 billion. That was $3 million more than he was offered just 1 year prior. That risk made him even wealthier in 2011 and 2012. Had he sold Facebook to Yahoo back then, he would probably be known as the kid who made the biggest mistake. Instead, he made the decision to hold on to Facebook. Taking risks is what changed a person's life. Move fast, take risks. It's okay to try big things. You are better off trying something and having it not work and learning from that than having not done anything at all. Mark Zuckerberg once said, "Life is all about take risks. Without risk, the world will remain stagnant."
Christopher Columbus is an Italian explorer and navigator who was born in 1451 in a family of weavers. He went to sea several times when he was a teenager. During that time, he participated in a voyage for trading in the Mediterranean Sea and the Aegean Sea. In fact, Columbus almost died in his first voyage. In 1476, he sailed with a commercial fleet into the Atlantic Ocean. The fleet was sailing off the coast of Portugal. It was attacked by French privateers. Columbus' ship was attacked and destroyed. In order to survive, it had to swim to Portugal's shore, and he did. The hazard of voyage did not scare young Columbus. Instead, he was inspired by Paolo Toscanelli, an Italian astrologer, mathematician, and cosmographer. Columbus came out with an idea that sailing to west should be a faster way to get to India. Columbus brought his plan to the Portuguese king for a 3-ship voyage, but he was rejected, since many nautical professionals did not believe in his plan. Columbus was rejected in Genoa and Venice later on. In 1486, Columbus went to the Spanish monarchy of Isabella of Castile and Ferdinand of Aragon. His plan was initially rejected, but after 6 years, the monarch agreed his plan and made his first voyage to the New World. If every explorer and navigator shrunk back because of risk and uncertainty of voyage, it is hard to say when the first settlement in the Americas would be built, and the course of world history would be changed significantly.
Rhonda Byrne, who has been through a very hard time in her life and becomes one of the famous writers by taking risks. A year ago, her life had collapsed around her. She worked herself into exhaustion. Her father died suddenly, and her relationship with her work colleagues were in turmoil. Little did she know at the time, out of the greatest despair was to come to the greatest gift. She'd been given a 100-year-old book by her daughter Hallie. She began tracing the secret back through history. She couldn't believe all people who knew this. They were greatest people in history: Plato, Shakespeare, Milton, Hugo, Lincoln, etc. Incredulous, she asked herself, why doesn't everyone know this? A burning desire to share the secret with the world consumed her, and she began searching for people alive today who knew the secret. One by one, they began to emerge. She became a magnet. As she began to search, one great living master after another was drawn to her. When she discovered one teacher, that one would link to the next in a perfect chain. If she accidentally possessed the wrong link on an internet search, she would be led to a vital piece of information. In a few short weeks, she had traced the secret back through the centuries, and she had discovered the modern-day practitioners of the secret. Then the book named The Secret was published, which helped a lot of people recognize who they really are and make their life better than before. Also, the movie version of The Secret comes to the world. By taking risks, the most beautiful smile back to her face, and she also changes many other people's lives.